This is Skyformer. It's an automation-based builder, and it's one of my most anticipated upcoming automation games. Now, this is a automation game that is really kind of themed around the weather. So, we start on a sky base up here in the clouds. The planet is down below, and we are indeed going to teleport down to the surface. When we are on the surface, we can head on outside. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We can head on outside and have a little look at what is going on. There's a lot of stuff happening down here. It's quite a nice sort of like little environment. You'll note, by the way, that we have a charge meter over on the left-hand side of the screen. If that runs out and we're still outside, then that is bad. There's also a couple of resources around here. Obviously, we can extract some resources. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Our objective here is to terraform the planet, and to do that we're going to have to automate a whole bunch of machines to get the job done. Right, let's head on over to this area over here. The objective is to pick up the charging platform from the supply drop. So let's go and do that. We just hit a warning with 50% charge left. No big deal whatsoever. Okay, supply drop. Yep, I would like to withdraw all. That's fine. Let's do it, and we have to build the thingy, which is absolutely fine. Let's build it like here, I guess. Cool. And then from here, we are going to be able to, there we go, charge ourselves up, which is very, very nice. Now, we can also charge ourselves back up at the ground station over there. I presume it's pointing up to the sky base somewhere. I don't think we can see the sky base at the present moment, but that's okay. Right, what do we got? A healing station, a floor, and some slopes. That's good. A little bit of build a healing station. Sure, we'll put it there. A little bit of a sort of roundabout way. Requires radiant gem. Is this a radiant gem? That's a charged gem. Okay, the radiant gem, I think, is that thing over there. So let's go and yoink this whilst we can. Nope, that's a dust resistance crystal. That's fine. Radiant gem. Is this the radiant gem? Did I walk all the way over? That's a mysterious rock. Okay, the radiant gem is clearly... That's debris. Great. The radiant gem, clearly the red one. Now, there are a bunch of... Death. Yes, I know. You just mine to shatter and death. Half your gems, up to 3 per type, can shatter. Be mindful. Yeah. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. It's not good. Yeah, so there's like resource deposits over there. We can see resource deposits over there. Lots and lots of resource deposits. We're going to be able to place miners on all of these things. Let's hold to heal. Boom. That'll max us out to our top of the top of our health meter, which is grand. Okay, a miner, geothermal power plant, and a repair plate. Yep, let's get that all withdrawn. Build an iron ore miner and power it. Thank you. Where can... That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. I wanted to build a miner. Now, can we build this? I don't think we can build this anywhere. Mining spot within range. We need to build this over here. This is the nearest resource deposit that we've got. So let's do it. Now, the way that automation happens in this game is basically through these little drones. You see those are like construction drones right there. That's fine. What do we got in here? State power, it's off at the moment. Got an iron storage area over there. Geothermal power plant. Yeah, I think we're gonna get this built. I keep pressing B for the build button, but it's not that. We'll build a geothermal power plant. We'll build it right over here. Should be within range of the iron ore, which means that it's going to be powered sort of automatically, which is fantastic. Geothermal power plant provides a consistent 25 kilowatts. Kilowatts of power? Sure, kilowatts of power. It's good, and we're already starting to mine iron ore. Very, very nice indeed. Let's go and see if we can try and collect some items from the supply drop, see what we have got next here. We've got a factory, we've got a drone control tower. That's good. That's going to allow us to properly automate things. And some cargo drones. Fantastic. So we're going to be able to do some proper automation, which is really, really nice. Okay. Let's build... Let's see what it says first. Build the provided factory. Let's build it like right over there. Also, I'm going to just go and charge up. I really should try and charge up whenever I'm... Keep on pressing B. I really should try and charge up whenever I'm in the vicinity. We will go for a factory right here. Excellent. And then we will get a draw control station, which I think is part of the objective. Build and access the drone control tower. Beautiful. We need to jump into the factory to quickly have a little look that it is set on the right recipe, which is perfect. Materials on the output, but we can also, like, we can do a whole bunch of other things here. Lithium rods, copper wire, network chips, loads and loads and loads of stuff. But we can set the output as iron bars as it comes by default, which is perfect. Now, this is where things get really, really flippin' cool. We can select this is the destination, or sorry, this is the output. This is the destination. We link that up. We can decide how many drones we want to have on this route. Cargo drones available, 28. They've got a capacity of 8. We can assign 4. I think 4 seems fine. We can restrict the items that are being output if we want to, but I mean, we don't really want to at all because it's just iron ore that's going to be coming out of here. And we can also view factory recipes by pressing tab. Okay. That's cool. Let's escape out of here. Brilliant. Drone routes can be edited directly by pressing G. That is great. And what do you know? We now have a factory that is automatically outputting iron bars. If we go into the storage interface here, we can see stored output. It's increasing. That is marvelous. Very, very happy with that. Now, I did mention that this is an automation game that does feature weather. There's a little sort of meter down here. Weather is an important part of this game. Collects weather data in the surrounding area and transmits it to the data center. Let's get it built. Let's see what that means for us. Let's build it in this vicinity. I mean, look, I'm not really bothered about where anything is at the moment. We can readjust positions of things in the future if we need to. Skybase is connected. It's powered. Required power. Total available power and range. Total power and range. Yeah, I suspect that my power situation may not be perfect, but that's okay. Anyway, open and close the weather map. Sure, let's have a little look. Ooh, okay, so we've got a little overview about the wind that we've got going on here. We can turn on the temperature overlay if we want to. Terrain, we can turn on base terrain. Clouds down in the south. Radar, I guess that doesn't matter. Wind, we can turn on and off. I like that. That's pretty darn cool. Observations. Okay, there's a few hazards that could be on the radar. There's a weather damage threat. Okay, that's the weather damage threat meter down there. Let's access the supply drop. A Terraform engine command center. Cool. Yeah, the objective is to terraform. The objective is to terraform. I am very, very cool with that. Oh, can only be built in the sky base. That is fine with me. The objective is to terraform. I do like games that have terraforming as the objective. It's really, really cool. Let's yoink this dust-resistant crystal. I mean, look, we're going to need loads and loads of crystals for a whole bunch of different things over the course of time, so we might as well mine them as we're going past. One of the great things about this game is that you can actually mine from such a far distance away that we don't really take up much time by just mining on the way to get to somewhere. You know, if I just have a nice little policy of trying to mine all of the resources as we're sort of going past, then that would be great. Okay, we're back in the HQ. We can access HQ info here. Great. Don't particularly care. Record discoveries. Okay. We can exit the HQ. There's a little monitor down there. But what I really want to do is teleport back up to the sky base. So we're going to be making sort of like big improvements over here. Stuff like the Terraform engine command center, we're going to be building, I guess, right over here. I love the fact that we can build out multiple different bases. It's so flippin' cool. Really, really is. Terraform engine. Ooh, look at that. We can see all of our progress in a bunch of different areas. I mean, look, we're 10 minutes into this video. I feel like I've done so much already. It's really very, very satisfying. So we can see that we have a terraforming progress objective. Average terraforming rating target is 80%. Plant species grown in the world. We are 0% in this area, and it's the only area that we've discovered. Vegetation, status, etc. Loads and loads of information. Loads and loads of cool stuff happening. It's just really, really cool. I love it. I really love it. I did check out an earlier version of this game. This feels very, very polished. Really, really polished. And I'm just super excited to play. I'm super excited to automate. I'm super excited to build my base. Radiant Gem, don't mind if I do. I just want to... what can I say? I love automation games. Right, construction station and a player upgrade station. Yes, this will be handy. And the reason I keep pressing B for the build button, and I don't know why. This will be handy. Construction station. Let's build the construction station. We can build a construction station here. Sure, we'll do it. I do have, like, floor panels, so I don't know why I'm being so stingy, but I can... I guess I'll just build it here. Look, it incentivizes coming into the charge area, which is worth it. Construct a miner and a factory. Withdraw the iron bars being processed in the factory to the storage tab. Go to the construction station and use the iron bars to build an additional miner and an additional factory. It would be my great pleasure, video game, to do just that. Withdraw all. Perfect. Thank you very much. So yeah, player upgrades. We can purchase some player upgrades here. Increase our mining speed. That's not a bad idea. It's only going to cost me 2 charge gems. I'll do it. Increase the charge level. This is my current stats up here. Charge level. Yeah, for some charge gems. That would be great. Increase inventory size as well. Increase movement speed, mining, etc., etc. Nice. Construction station, meanwhile, this is going to allow me to build one of these and one of these. And suddenly, just like that, we're kind of off to the races, to be honest with you. Construct a charging platform. Build miners at the bauxite, ore, and salt deposits. So bauxite and salt, ingredients for aluminium, located close by. So, is that bauxite? I think one of them is that. One of them is that. This, what do we think? Is this bauxite or is this salt? I would bet that that's bauxite, and then this is salt. I would imagine. Let's see, shall we? Miner. We are in the miner area. Let's put it right here. We're going to need to get another geothermal power station as well, but thankfully we've got a few of those. What are you mining here? Bauxite. Okay, I was wrong. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. Far from it, to be honest. Absolutely fine. Also, you can hear it. The weather, it's there. Definitely, definitely there. So, dust storm incoming. Ooh, we are within range of these two things. Let's put this right here because I'm gonna need salt, I think. Whatever. Look, we're definitely better putting it in the middle. So, aluminium bar or aluminum bar, bauxite and salt. Yep, let's get that set as the output. I'm gonna run back just so that I can charge up. Let's also get some dust-resistant crystals or charged gems, whatever the heck it is. I don't care. I'll collect them. That's what I need to be doing. Yeah, let's see what happens when this dust storm arrives. I'm not super sure that we're gonna like what we see, but that's okay. I also need to go and nab another miner and another factory, so that's like 22 iron bars I think we're gonna need in total. One more? Yes. Perfect. Thank you very much. Great, great timing. Also, I mean, we've got 4 drones on that supply route, and only 1 is active at any given time. I probably have slightly over-provisioned drones on that very, very short route, but whatever. We'll leave that there. We'll leave 4 there. We got plenty of drones at the moment anyway, so let's not sweat the small stuff. Right, over to bauxite. Ooh, look at that. We're taking some damage. We're taking some damage. That is not ideal. We can do repairs. Yeah, how we do that, though? Well, I guess we will find out in a little bit. I've got repair plates. Toggle your repair tool or use with the repair helicopter to repair buildings. Well, I don't... Do we have a repair tool at the moment? I don't think we have a repair tool at the moment. We do have a repair tool at the moment. That's fine. Okay, well, we don't need to do that yet, but we... I keep pressing the B button. I don't mean to keep pressing the B button. Yeah, we do have the repair tool. We will get to that. Flippin' heck, what am I doing? We will get to that later. Let's rotate to there. Good. And then we don't need another factory. I don't know why I built another factory. Doesn't particularly matter. Let's build this right over here so that it's... I mean, it's got quite a large area of effect, so we can add some little extra power to there for good measure. And we need to construct a charging platform. We will do that. 50% charge left. Fine. Good. Automate charging platform. A-okay. Yeah, let's jump into the edit drone route. So we can we build a new route from this interface? Yeah, we can. We just have to be pretty darn close. That's fine. Okay, so that to there. We'll set, I don't know, 4 seems like a good amount. So let's do that. And then let's head on over here. Of course, I think it's a bit sexier, to be honest, to do this in the drone tower. But I don't mind. I don't mind. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Uh-oh. 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 I think this is... I think it's game over. I think it's game over for us. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. Don't want to let that happen. Okay, so that reduces our health, which is absolutely not good. Very not a good thing to do. Very not a good thing to do. What can I say? I mean, look, I even said at the start, I was like, we really don't want to die. Well, look, let's just all pretend. Let's all pretend together that I was just pretending to die to show you how bad it is when that happens. Thankfully, we've got a radiant gem over here, and we can repair ourselves fairly easily. I'm also going to see if I can try and get some charge crystals. Some more charge crystals will give me the opportunity to increase my battery pack, or whatever it is. Let's heal. Beautiful. That's good. What do I need for the energy upgrade? Yep, perfect. I've got it. That's nice. So that's going to give me a little bit more. Charge tier 3, we need silicon, and we need 12 charged gems. So that's, yeah, it's fine. Charging platform. Charging platform is going to be... not consumables, although that's good to know that we've got consumables. Where is the charging platform? Base structure. Charging platform right here. 8 aluminium plate, 2 iron bars, 4 charged gems. Okay, let's go and collect all of the different bits and bobs that we need in order to build another charging platform, because it is important. And I would very much like to have everything automated. We're going to need to, as well, turn... Yeah, so loads of these aluminum or aluminum bars coming through. But I'm also thinking, I believe, if we build this factory right here, I believe this factory is going to allow us to turn the bars into plates. Yeah, aluminum plates. That requires the bars. So that's good. Let's go into drone mode. Let's set that to 2. And then let's get that automated. Good. So we've got the plates coming through. That is absolutely something that we needed to do. Very, very important. I don't think iron bars need to be linked up to anything at the moment. Or the iron bar factory anyway. I mean, we've got plenty of resources here. We've got plenty of drones still, so that's good. Can I have a little look? Charging platform, what is it? So it's 8, 2, and 4. Right, let's grab those materials and let's get this built. Alright, I believe all the goodies have been accumulated. So let's... Of course, I haven't picked up the plates yet, but that's okay. But apart from that, I think we've got all the goodies. Great. Withdraw all. Looks like we can, at maximum, store 64 of any given item in the output slot. Okay, nab this, get it built, collect items from the supply drop. What do we have? A tropical bush and some debris. Okay, plant a bush. Now, I think we have to make a factory to create soil from the supply debris. You can get more debris by extracting mysterious rocks. They're not super mysterious if they just give you debris. I think that's just called a rock, to be honest with you, but that's, you know, that's okay. Right, let's do what the game says. Let's get factory, build that there, and let's build, or let's set anyway. Set this to make soil. 10 debris. Fine. Yeah, I've got 31 on me. Let's throw it down. I mean, how much soil do we need? Craft a planter with the soil. Okay. I do like these sort of like multi-step things. These multi-step instructions. Oh yeah, planter. What is that? 2 soil and 4 iron bars. Well, we've got the iron bars, and to be honest, we're going to be able to get the soil really quickly. It looks like... Was it 10? Yeah, so we got 3 soil. We put 30 debris in there. Grab ourselves a planter, and we will make a very, very, very minor bit of progress. Oh, does this need to be on a... Oh, yeah, it absolutely needs to be on a platform of its own. Well, sure. Build that there for now. Then see if I can try and build some floors over here. I do need a ramp just for sort of ease of access. That would be kind of nice. You know what? Actually, it's fine here. It's fine here for now. So, plant a bush, plant the supply bush, and harvest it for a chance to get mutations. Nice. Okay. Let's get you planted right in here. There we go. The sapling is growing. Cool. Expand and build more power. Ultimate copper. It was faintly spotted in the northeast on arrival. Use copper to construct a new geothermal power plant. Okay. Build logistical storages to support longer and more complex drone routes. Build zip lines for shortcuts across terrains. Craft a charge pack for backup if you're running low on charge. Now, that is not the upgrade here. That is a consumable that we can get right here. Okay. Requires automated. Requires automated. Well, we can still construct one, right? Okay, that's cool. Very nice. And we've got a charging platform as well, which we can actually place down anywhere and get a nice little bonus for. Either way, we're going to see how that ends up working out in a bit. I am looking at the map. I'm looking at the... I mean, what do we think? What do we think about... Hold on, there we go. So yeah, spotted in the north... What does it say? Northwest? Northeast? Northeast. So, weather, northeast is up here. Should we go and explore? I think we should go and explore. Aha, so I've just passed the salt, and yeah, copper is right up on that hill over there. So, I mean, what do we need in order to go and get that copper? We will need... I mean, maybe we put down a charging platform like here, to be honest, because I don't think the charging platform does not need power. It will be destroyed on deconstruct, so, you know, it's not necessarily something that we should place down lightly, but if we place it down over here, then we can have a nice sort of like halfway point between our base over there and where we're going up here. I think, keep pressing the B button for build, that's okay. I need to get a miner, and I need to get a factory in order to get the copper bars, I think. So let's go and get the resources needed for that, and then let's go and see if we can try and build copper. This might be a little bit far away, so I might try and build another charging platform just to sort of leave up there. But we can worry about that in a little bit. Just back at base, just building the miner here and the factory. What else? Transport, yes. Zipline tower. A bidirectional zipline to create shortcuts. A zipline that can be attached to the base. Yes, please. So we need some aluminum frames. Aluminium frames for that. I mean, if I was to build a factory... Let's build another factory over here. Let's see what the frames actually require. Because I would imagine that they will be... Okay, it's just bars. That's actually completely fine. Let's jump into this, and we can just say, hey, we'll take 2 and go there. Because I think we've got plenty of bars that are still in storage, to be honest. Yeah, loads and loads of bars that are still in storage. And only some of them are being used on the plates over here. So that's great. So that's going to get me the zip line. Maybe I don't need that charging plate in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's fine. Copper. I think I'm going to need, like, at least a few more factories. So let's go get some more factories. Also, the reason that I brought us back in here was so that we could look to harvest this. Amazing. We get +4 tropical bushes. That's fantastic. What I think we do with these things is I think that we put them into the samples and discoveries area over there. So that's really what we're supposed to be doing with them. Okay. Nice. Let's just do a quick little double check. Aluminium frames, what do we got? We got 10, almost 10. I want to be able to build these. I want to be able to build these zipline things real quick. That would be great. And let's see what else there is. Terraform. Terraform engine. Requirements not automated. Okay. Rocket launch platform. A gas drone launcher. A gas dispersal drone. Transport. We need a zipline tower. And we need a base zipline. Okay. And then an aircraft port. Build and fly aircraft. Heck yeah. Okay, that is gonna be really cool. But we need a lot more aluminum frames for the zipline. That's fine. So we planted the tropical bush. I think let's just rock and roll with what we've got at the present moment. I'll do a little drive by resource collection, and then let's head on over to our copper area and see if we can try and get that set up. Well, we've arrived at the copper area, though I realize that I have come up here with without a key ingredient in my success. And that success is a geothermal power plant, because without it, it's just not going to work. Just straight up not going to work. Get all the drones that we want to get set up. In fact, actually, I'm not even sure that we can do that. But because we don't have the drone control tower within range. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the range of the drone control tower is, but it's not this. It's not up here. So we clearly need to do a little bit more automation before this all works. The good news is that I should have plenty of charge to get back to the charging pads. Famous last words incoming, but no, I seriously think I should be okay. It was a good, you know, it was a good place to put it, I think. But yeah, I think we need to get the zipline up and running first. I also think we can probably reposition one of these geothermal power generators. I mean, even just temporarily, we still need the copper anyway, so it's worth us getting it. Salt there. This one, yeah, let's get that deconstructed. Is that gonna... Yeah, that turns you off, but that's pretty much it. And to be fair, I think that the range of this geothermal generator, honestly, would probably be large enough to cover both of them. Should we give that a shot? I think we should. Right. That's still activated. It's just those two that aren't activated. To be honest, even if it's not activated for... Oh yeah, it's totally large enough. You can't even see the sort of edge of the edge of the range. So substantial is it. Right, let's go and get some more aluminum frames, because I really, really want to do a zipline. Cool. And let's get some tropical bushes for some reason. There we go. Oh, mutated tropical DNA. Nice. Added to the DNA processor to discover new tropical or exotic plants. Cool. Let's plant another one. I don't know if there's still any value in planting them, but we will give that a shot. Zipline tower. I suspect that I'm going to need 2 of these. So let's build with that expectation in mind. And then let's build, yeah, at least 1. So what else did I think I would need in order to get this all operational? Player upgrade station, shield station, healing station, logistical storage base. Yeah, we are going to need those, actually. Factory base. Yeah, we're going to need one of these, I think, because this is a hub waypoint for drones with a drone control tower attached to the base. I think that's going to allow us to do... Or is it this that I need? A logistical storage. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to need another drone control tower. Thankfully, that actually uses aluminium, so that's nice. Get another drone control tower. Drone view constructor. Controls a drone for overhead view to accurately construct buildings. That is super useful. Let's get that. And then logistical storage. I think I'm going to need logistical storage because that will allow me to basically like chain together a bunch of different sort of logistical storage things in order to get the resources back to here. I think that's the current objective. I don't need to heal. Do I want to get any upgrades? Mining? Yeah, you know what? I'll take a mining upgrade. Mining T3 seems like a fairly sensible thing to do. For now, doesn't feel that much faster, to be honest, but that's okay. Let's get ourselves a zipline tower. Let's get ourselves a zipline tower from here. Why the heck not? Let's do it. Let's get that built. And how far... Oops. Oh, I see. The base zipline. Oh, I see. So the zipline tower... The zipline tower is literally just... The zipline tower is literally just a tower without a base, whereas a base zipline, as it turns out, has a base. Well, that's very unexciting, I suppose. Yeah, how do we connect this up, I wonder? Zipline tower not connected. Let's go and have a little look what it looks to place. Aha, so it automatically just connects up. That's fine. Let's see how far we can go. We'll just take We'll take this as far as we go. I want to do control. Do I want to toggle grid snap? No, I don't really. Yeah. Oh, that's how far. That's how far. Right, let's go here. Let's go there. Now, the good thing is, I did actually build multiple zipline towers, so... Can we connect multiple together? Oh, we might not be able to connect multiple together. That's... Use zipline. Ah, left shift, extend zipline. That's what I'm after. Perfect. Great. See, this game is just... It's just thought of everything. That's the thing about it. That is the sheer beauty of this one, is that there's so many great sort of like factory building elements that are just... They just feel right. I'm going to go to here. Yeah, so that's amazing, right? That is going to give me basically instantaneous access all the way back to the base. Does it cost energy to use? The answer to that is, I'm not sure, but we'll find out in just a second. Geothermal power plant, yep. Bang that down. Drone control tower, yep. Bang that down over here. Let's go copper there. Perfect. I mean, we just need two. Let's not overcook it. Let's not overcook it. Great. And it's two copper to a bar. It's good. And then we're mining stuff as fast as we possibly can, and it's all working. Great. Great. What did I need for a geothermal power plant? I am not actually sure. We cannot make a geothermal power plant as an output in one of these factories. So we're going to have to go back and check. That's fine, though. I think that's okay. So if I do use zipline. So it does use power. It doesn't look like it uses power particularly quickly. But the draw, you know, the drawdown rate is still there. We can drop off at any time. So maybe having the charging pad underneath the zipline somewhere is a prudent idea. But honestly, the time saver is monstrous. Right, so the power cell is going to be made from... Let's go and look at a factory. Power cell is going to be made from what? Aluminium plates, copper wire. Copper wire is just going to be made from copper bars. So, absolutely minimum, right? Absolutely minimum. We withdraw all here. We're going to need another 2 factories. Because we're going to need 1 factory for copper wire. And... You know what? Just build 3 factories, yeah. 3 factories. Uh-oh. There's a dust storm coming in. That's fine. Well, we can repair if we need to. So, aluminium plates we've got. Copper wire we will have. And then we'll put that into another factory at some point. Can I have a little look at the weather? Does it show where the dust storm is going to come from? I don't know. Interesting, though. So, we got clouds down there. Copper up here. So, that does show, but we need a little bit more intel in order to see what's going on. Also, you know what I'm thinking that we should do? I don't know if I have enough frames to do this, but I'm thinking that we very cheekily... Where are we going here? There we go. Withdraw all there. I'm thinking that we cheekily set up another base frame. Where is it? Yeah. Zipline base. Yep. And then a zipline tower. Perfect. I think this zipline is looking good, but I think we could do a zipline here. Yep. All the way up to the top over here. For the very simple reason is that I have this mutated DNA. I know that I need to put this into... That's very good. Nice. Good quick mining operation that we've got now. Yeah, super nice. I know that we've got the mining DNA that we need, or the mutated DNA that we need to put into the base, and so we might as well, if we're going to be making this trip a lot, get a zipline tower. How far up here can we come? I mean, literally right to the front door. That is absolutely perfect, right? Yeah. Amazing. Looking spectacular. So, let's hop on inside. Not like I particularly care for my own health. Storm warning? Really? I never knew. So what is it that I need to stick the mutated DNA into? Is it the record discoveries here? Where is it? It's somewhere. Is it up on the platform? Let's go and take a little look on the sky base. See what it is up here. Terraform engine control, progress, vegetation. Add it to the DNA processor to discover new tropical plants. Oh, I literally do not have the DNA processor. Okay, well, no worries. Ignore this then. Let's go back and continue automating. We're up at the copper station here. Let's do... do I want to... I think I actually want to take copper back. So if we take the copper back, then we'll do the logistical storage. Can I drag... Hold on. Can I drag this to here? Can we see how far we can get? No, but hold on. If I go to the drone control tower... Also, I'm super low on... I'm going to get to the charging pad here real quick. Yeah, the charging pad, honestly, we should probably have another one somewhere, because this is not super convenient. I do have an emergency charge, but I'd rather not do that. Okay, let's go and get a little overview from the drone control tower, because that will show us at least the extent that that drone control tower can operate to. We also have the ability, and I've not yet used it, if I'm not mistaken. We've got the ability to build... What is it? Yeah, a drone view constructor. Let's build that there. That will allow me to do some building by drone, which is kind of cool. Launch a construction drone. Nice. Okay, now we're talking. So, what can I build? I can only build like a couple of things. Drone control tower, nuclear power plant, geothermal plant, or a storm defense system. Well, a storm defense system sounds, I mean, immensely cool. But I don't really want to build any of that. Yeah, I don't want any of these things, to be honest. I want the logistical storage. But it's cool to note that we can do the drone control tower. So if we wanted to, for example, extend this. Is this the extent of the... Yeah, so that's the extent of the construction that I can do. But the drone control tower, for example, we can build over here. Okay, fine. Let's escape out of here. Let's go to the drone control right now. Yeah, and then see how far we can get from here. So if I go copper bar, we can basically take it right up to this rock over here. Okay, that is absolutely fine to note. And we might even be able to get... We might even be able to get there without... I'm going to deconstruct this because we don't need it over here. We might even be able to get over there without worrying too much about... you know what? Let me just go back to the base. I'll recharge back at the base and then head back out. Yeah, we might be able to get away with just having those two drone control towers. It might be a little bit far away, but I do have the resources on me for another one, so that's fine. So we need to drop right about here. It's definitely a way more efficient way to get around, for sure. Logistical storage. Let's get that built. They can help with splitting and merging drone routes. That's okay. If a destination is at capacity, it will be skipped. Access the storage unit, enable stacking, storage, etc. A-okay. So, drones. You know what? I'm going to build the drone. Give me the drone tower right here anyway. Build it there, because if I have access to this drone tower, then it means that I can go up into my little drone and set up the route. Here we go. Set up the route here. So set to there. Set to here. We want to set, I don't know, probably a few more than... Yeah, we'll get 6 drones on there. That sounds fine. So that's going to be copper. Yeah, so it looks like this drone control tower, by the way, absolutely would reach to where it needs to. But that's fine. I love the drone control system. I think it's really, really cool. It's really cool. I think we can get away without using another one, though. I think we can keep the one that we've currently got. So we'll go factory to here. Yep. And then this factory is going to do copper wire, which is what we need. There we go. Copper wire. Amazing. And we'll set up all of the routes in just a second. Don't worry about it. And then a factory right in there. And that should be good. Okay, head back to here. Am I gonna run out of juice? I really hope I don't, but I guess we'll find out. So then into there. Good. Let's get 4. And then let's go copper wire into here. Let's go 2. Let's go aluminium plate into there. 2. And yeah, I mean, it says it's iron bars at the moment, but I mean, it's obviously not going to be iron bars. It is going to be something more useful. You know what? Can I hop on the system here? That's exactly the way that I wanted to go. I don't know. It just kind of felt intuitive to sort of look at the other side and then hope that I went forwards in the right direction. So that's kind of nice. Really would rather not end up dying, to be honest. Nice. And then we hop off there. We've full charge. Very nice. And we make power cells right here. We should already have the resources coming in. And that should be power cells, if I'm not mistaken. Should be absolutely everything that we need. We've got loads of copper wire coming in. Aluminium plates. Can I see? We've only got 2 drones on this route. Not enough cargo capacity. Oh, we don't have any drones available. That's fine. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just leave it at 2. We do need to manufacture drones. Nice little progress bar across the top there. I do need to manufacture drones, but for now we need to just focus on getting the power, to be honest, the geothermal power, as that is our objective. And I want to see if there's any other sort of progress that we can make here. Geothermal, we need 8 and 8. Fine. Resource detector. Okay. It's cool. Not very expensive. Let's collect that. Tropical bush. Get that planted. Nice. Okay, let's let things just progress a little bit. We'll let the power cell progress. And then we'll see where that leaves us. I think we've got the resources needed to build a geothermal thing. So let's go and build it. Amazing. We do. Fantastic. Construct a rocket platform. Oh, video game. It would be my genuine pleasure to construct a rocket platform. Expand your factories. Start out automating silicon, coal, and graphite. If stuck, build a resource detector to help. I just looked at that. Use silicon to automate cargo drone production. Explore the remaining low elevation areas to find radioactive crystal tier 1s. Construct a rocket base launch platform to launch rockets from the sky base. Rockets will collect terraform materials for you. Cool. So, I mean, I don't know where we find silicon. I mean, maybe over here. I don't know. I don't think that this automated resources. So yeah, they have to be automated for the video game to sort of, you know, to put them on the map. Let's go miner. Let's go drone control tower. We've already got a logistical storage. I'll take factory as well. And let's go and see if we can try and explore a little bit. Because I would really like... Charge tier 3 is a steel bar. I do not have a steel bar. I do not have a steel bar at all. And that is a great sadness to me. Let's harvest this. I don't think we've got any mutated DNA in the long time that I've spent trying to harvest that. Yeah, so there's clearly something in the background. You know what? Actually, what am I doing? Let me build a zipline tower or 2. Let me build a zipline tower too. I'll get another zipline base. And then I'll just build zipline, right? Because there's clearly something over there. Whether or not that is what I'm looking for, I guess we will find out. Let's build a zipline base here. Let's wait until that's built. Zipline tower not connected. I now need to build another one. Cool. All right, let's go. Let's go on a little adventure here and see how far we can take it. See, that does look interesting. Whether or not it looks like silicon, I'm just not sure. That is the range, by the way. We are at the limit there. Cool. Do it. I have no idea what that is. Even if it's not silicon, it's still worth us getting there. Is there maybe something up there as well? Left shift to extend. Hey, look, it's still a... It's going to end up coming in handy at some point. I'm pretty certain. These crystals look special. Hold to extract. Very highly radioactive and unstable. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Radioactive storm. A dangerous storm carrying high levels of radiation has been detected on the forecast. Check your weather map for details. Well, I presume it's coming from this direction. But I can take the ancient shard? Okay. No idea what... No idea what we get from that. I hope it's a good thing. I'm not too sure. Oh, yes. Dust storm. That's okay. Right. So, can I do resource detector? Yeah, let's do a resource detector if we can. Where is it? This. It's only 4 frames, so yeah, let's not sweat the small stuff over 4 frames. That's fine. Resource detector, we are looking for silicon. Requirements: a supercharged gem. Obtains from mysterious rocks. Yeah. And I don't think we can make a supercharged gem, can we? No, we're going to have to find a supercharged gem. Well, that looks kind of radiation-y. Or kind of dust stormy. I feel like there's got to be something up here. Maybe it's up in them there hills? Can I get up there? I don't even know if I can get up there. Yeah, there doesn't really look like very much. Doesn't really look like there's very much over here. Let's see if we can try and scooch up this mountain. Nice. Nice. No sign of a... It's a mysterious rock, but no sign of a charged gem. Is that a charged gem? That could be kind of interesting. That looks like a... Honestly, that looks like a new area or something. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Not worried. Charged gem. Yeah, we will take them. Even though I don't really need them right now. So yeah, I guess maybe past the copper. I mean, I'm thinking that that's the only area that we could possibly expand to. Quickly head into the HQ just to charge up a little bit. And... Oh yeah, look. Deposit. Appears to have numbers on it, possibly coordinates. Deposit at the HQ for further research. Additional ancient shards are required to complete research. Okay, so we clearly need to do more of those, but there is a risk associated with that, where presumably some, you know, radioactive element can happen, and something bad can happen. Right, let me do a little bit more exploring. I'm gonna not need those, actually. Need these. Withdraw all of these. Thank you. I'm gonna build some more zip lines, because I suspect that I will need more of them, even if I do extend my copper one. I'm also thinking, let's go construct 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking, I also could just press that button, but it's fine. I'm thinking that I should also get another charging plate. Yeah. Just one, but I know that I'm going to end up needing it at some point. Geothermal generator, I've already got. Miner, I've already got. Factory, I've got 2 of them. A construction station. How did I end up building a construction station? I feel like that was accidental, but that's okay. Right, let's go and explore the world. There's also like a massive amount of sort of like fog and stuff, detritus, that is stopping me from seeing clearly. If I'm able to terraform, I suspect that will be... There we go, let's extend this. I suspect that will be one of the first things to go, which means ideally I can see a little bit further, which will be quite nice. All right, which way do I want to go? What way do I think there's going to be resources? Is that maybe a resource in the background over there? There's got to be something over here, right? Let's see. No, actually. Doesn't look like it. I'm getting a little bit far away from where I should be going. That is a resource over there. Let's build that there. And you know what? I think I will just place my charging platform here. Yeah, let's place the charging platform here. Let's go. I need to. I don't want it to go down. How do I make it go down? I don't know. Page down, maybe? Sure. Put it there. It's good to do. It's good to do. So let's extend this. Let's extend this line a little bit. Left shift. Extend this line. We'll see what's over here. I have no idea. I mean, is this more iron? Oh, it looks like there's a lot of resources here, actually. Great news is that I can get out of here real quick with the zip line. So if I don't like what I see, that's fine. Okay, good. Get that in there. Is this iron here? I mean, it looks like iron. Oh, that's absolutely graphite. That's absolutely graphite. 50% charge left, yeah. Nope, not drone visualization route. Keep clicking that, but it's okay. That looks like graphite. That is graphite. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to need that regardless, so it's not been a worthless trip. I am super low on the old charge, so let's get out of here. Also, I know that there's a purple gem over there. We're going to go and explore that in just a second. Go, get out of here. Can I make it back to the panel? Fairly easily, I think. Good. Nice. So, with that, I will head back over this way. Do I want to power the graphite drill, mine, etc.? I think I do. What did it say that I needed? I needed silicon, coal, graphite. Okay, that could be coal, actually. Let's go and investigate. I'm going to need another geothermal after I get done building this. Unless there's anything else within range that I can also target. Let's do geothermal. Put that there. It's coal. It's 100% coal. I don't know why I keep saying graphite, but that's okay. Let's nab this. Is this a mysterious crystal? It's a radioactive crystal T1. Right. Found naturally growing on certain areas and growing in certain areas of the planet. That area looks bad down that way, so I'm thinking that maybe I don't want to go near there. Anything else? I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything down that way. I think I kind of just want to leave. I kind of just want to leave this area. I don't actually think that there's much more that I should be messing around with. Let's hop off here. I need to increase my charge. I really need to increase my charge. There we go. So charging platform, definitely a good place for it. Drop off here. Yep. And then let's just explore a little bit. I've still got the charge pack, right? Yeah, I've still got the charge pack. Bind to the hotbar. Fine. I feel like there should be some silicon here. See, that does look... Whatever it is, that's something. Yeah, okay. So 100% that is something. So that's our next resource deposit that we're going for. I'm going to need to get... Yeah, I know. I'm going to need to get... Dust Storm. -5 health? So, can we see... I don't think we can see the Dust Storm on the map, right? Dust Storm / wind. Yeah, I mean... Not really. It's not abundantly... It's not abundantly obvious what the Dust Storm is. I guess maybe that bit? It's definitely more cloudy right now, so... Maybe that's an indication of a Dust Storm. I think we can make it right the way back to the base with our current charge. Famous last words, please no. We're definitely in the middle of a Dust Storm, and charge almost empty. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this, video game. Oh, I was so close. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Okay, get another miner, get another factory, get a few more withdrawal, get a I need to repair this. Holy cow, I need to repair this. It's dropping like crazy, actually. So, repair modes. We go repair. Yep. Anything else I need to get repaired? Yep, we'll repair that. Repair that. So it uses up repair plates. I'm thinking that, honestly, the cost of the repair plates, whatever it is going to be a heck of a lot less than the cost of rebuilding all of these things, which I presume will be the full cost. So I'd rather not experiment with that. Although I suspect that I will probably forget a couple of buildings accidentally, and we will just lose some. Also, I am losing HP in this storm. That is not a nice thing to do. Let's heal up. It's good. And yeah, so what's the shield generator that I can get? A lightning tower, harness the power of storms to produce rocket cells. I'm immensely interested in that. Like, really, really interested in that. Tower up, tower down. Player upgrade station, shield station, provides temporary. Yeah, but I think that's only temporary stuff. Terraform, consumables, transport. Yeah, not a huge amount, to be honest, that I can do with that. Let's take 4 of these. I think that should be enough. It takes me up to 5. I got a miner. No. Let's build a miner. Let's build a factory. Build a drone control station. Build a logistical storage. If I can afford it. I cannot. But I can quickly re-afford it. Yeah, so weather implications seem to be very, very large. Get that in there. Weather implications to be very, very large. You need to make sure... See, look at that. This is the sort of building that I would end up forgetting to repair. Need to make sure to repair everything whenever I can. Yeah, good. And then let's head on over here. And let's see what's going on. So, yeah. This is fine. Oh, you know what, actually... I've just realized I really should be building more charging platforms. I mean, having them sort of like randomly dotted around the world is no bad thing at all. I can afford 2, and I should build 2. I would rather not like waste my charge gems on charging stations, but I mean, to be brutally honest, it's really good to have them around the place. It's fantastic. So, what I think I want to do, I want to get to, like, here. Come up to here, drop off here. And then, basically from right here, I think we'll start building our sort of secondary... Actually, can we get up this mountain? You know what? Let's build it from, like, right here. Sure. So, build it there, and start the connection up. And the good news is that we can use this as a quick way to get to the copper deposits. Nice, right to there. And we will extend this, and I will extend it over a route that will have a charging platform below. That's why I'm feeling so risky and... Ooh. We can't put a charging platform there, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough juice to get around to the other side. Let's hope. Okay, we do. Okay, place that there. Place... This seems so risky, but we'll do that anyway. I mean, look, this could be a disaster if I fall off here. I presume I'm gonna die. I'd rather not chance that, to be honest. Rather not chance that at all. So this has got to be silicon. I'm reasonably confident this is silicon. How confident am I? I don't know. We'll find out in just a sec. Right. That there. What am I looking for? This. Right here. It is indeed silicon. Amazing. Drone control station doesn't need to be right next door to here. It can actually be... I've got loads of drone control stations. What am I playing at? It can actually be somewhere like here. Good. And a geothermal station, which I also have not got. Oh, for goodness sake. That's fine. I can get the drone control station. I can get the geothermal station set up in a second. That's fine. Let's do process into... Actually, do I even need to process into silicon bars? I think I actually just need to get the silicon out. Steel bar is coal and iron, which we can actually now make. That's really nice. Steel beam, gas canister, high-tech alloys, cobalt, titanium bar, gold bar, copper bar. Products, cargo drone. Yes, the cargo drone is aluminium base and computer chip T1. Computer chip T1 is silicon plus copper wire. Wow. Okay. So we just get this. We get the silicon and then we take it back. So I mean that still means that I need to get a geothermal generator up here. Ugh, annoying. But it does mean that. I mean, it means quite a lot. Let me just check the range of these drones here. I mean, because I think I have one sort of unified network that is... Oops. Can I not get up here? I can. I think I have one unified network now that should be all within range, but we still can only go so far. But silicon I can get... Silicon I can get right over to there, which I think is actually far and away the quickest route to get back to base. Yeah, so let's go and do that. Okay. I need to go and grab a silicon... go charge up first. I need to go grab a silicon. I need to go grab a geothermal power station. Bring it back up here. And then I need to set up a... There we go. I need to set up a container right on that shore. Over there. Which should... Oh. Okay, thank goodness we clipped right through that. That is great. Hop off here. Hop on here. This is nice. I will say, though, I'm a little bit concerned about how much ziplining how much energy ziplining is taking. It's fine. It's fine. So, the shore right over here. Yeah, we do not have much charge left. That's okay. All I need to do is... Flippin' drone visualization route. Keep clicking that. All I need to do is build a base here. Okay, the problem is I don't have it. All right, let me go and get this all set up, and then let's deploy everything. My inventory is becoming very, very full here. I have collected everything that I need. However, I was gonna say I'm gonna try and build a little storage thing just to get some inventory out. Can I drop you over the side? Sort. Okay. Turns out I could have just sorted. We'll grab a storage unit real quick. Build that over here, I guess. And we'll put some useless stuff in, or stuff that I don't really understand what it does yet. Mini charge pack. I'm surprised that I haven't used that yet. Okay, I think that's fine for now. Okay, I've got everything that I could possibly need, I think. Let's take a little trip back out to the Costa del Salt. There we go. And over here, this is going to be a great little shortcut. I like this. I like this a lot. This is so cool. This is just a really, really solid automation game. Sometimes you can just tell, right? It's like I played loads and loads and loads of automation games. Sometimes you can just tell, you know, when the basics feel good, when it feels good to build buildings, when it feels good to set up connections and set up automations between all these different buildings, you can just tell the person that made this has played an automation game before. Can I do control toggle grid snap? Yes. Suitable terrain. You don't seem to like... You don't seem to like this. I mean... Is it going to be possible to build to here? I don't seem to be able to build on the plates. Can I build that out, maybe? Will that make a difference? It doesn't really seem like it, to be honest. Toggle grid snap. No. No, I mean, I can build... What are they called? The logistical support structures with base. Yeah, I should probably just do that. Yeah, okay. Let me take this back. Let me take this back, and then let me go and grab that real quick. And the goods have been secured. That is about 1,000,000 times better. So, if I do this, and then I build Logistical support base right there. That is perfect. That is exactly what we want to see happening. That is good. So, let's head back up to the top of the world. Yes, I say top of the world. You know what I mean. It looks funky, but it will work, right? It will work. Drop here. Come onto here. The express line. The Silicon Express. And I'm going to try and time my drop so that I don't end up going down into the hole. Oh, that was so close. Risky game, that. Risky game. Right, let's go and grab the drone control system, and we'll get this all hooked up. Here, down to... It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Look at that. It's absolutely perfect. We don't have any... Oh, flippin' heck. We don't have any, we don't have any cargo drones that can do the maneuvering. Tell you what we do. All we do is go to here. We go to here. We select this route, and we take 3 drones off there. And instead, we go here to here, and we select 3 drones, bang them on there like so, and suddenly, what do you know, we have got ourselves some silicon transportation, which is working like an absolute flippin' treat. I hate this. I feel like I want to base over this entire area, or, you know, build panels over or whatever. Either way, this is fantastic. It means that I never need to go down to that godforsaken beach ever again, which is kind of remarkable. Take all these resources, take the silicon out, and head back down to the main sort of factory area, which is where we are going to be able to continue our expansion. I think I only need 1 more factory, because if I'm not mistaken, the computer chip T1s are just copper wire. And yeah, let's get... You know what? Let's get my second... Let's get my second charging panel down here. I'm just not risking it. I'm just not risking it. I'm gonna end up flubbing it one time, and I'm gonna look like a total idiot. So you know what? I'm just not gonna chance it. So computer chip tier 1. Yep. Bang that in there. Copper and silicon. And the silicon, actually, I need to just add... I don't need to add manually. But I will add the silicon manually so that, firstly, I'm not carrying around unnecessary materials. Although I could actually use those materials to upgrade my charging ability. And that's probably what I should do. But hey, that's... doesn't matter. Chip tier 1. Oh... We're gonna have to yoink him off this one. Sure. Yoink him off that one. There. To there. 2 on there. What do we got here? Take it down to 1. Take it down to 1. Cool. Copper wire there. Yeah, I probably should stop over-provisioning these cargo drones. I mean, I don't think it particularly matters, but it is... It's good to try and... It's good to try and be a bit more consistent about how I do these things. I still have another factory. The factory, I think, is aluminium frames and computer chip tier 1s, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we're about to find out. It's definitely aluminium. It's definitely computer chip tier 1s and something. A repair drone. Yes. The storm defense system. I need to get that. I need to get that for sure. So, 2 aluminium plates and 1 computer chip. Great. Let's go to this drone control system. I want to get the storm defense system before the next dust storm comes online. Yeah. 60 minutes ago, 60 minutes ago, 66 minutes ago. Fine. No big deal. Computer chips, cargo drones. 1. And then aluminium frames. Take that down to 1. Take that down to 1. Honestly, that can go down to 2. That can go down to 2. There's simply no reason to have all of these different things. Yeah, sure. Set it at 1. That's fine for now. We can always adjust. We can always increase it later. But for now, we just need to get, you know, some sort of base production going. 2 aluminium plates. What do we got in storage? You know what? I will add loads of aluminium plates, or at least the maximum capacity. I'll add them here. Given that we do actually need aluminium plates, we should probably have 2. We should probably have 2 drones on that route right there. That's great. That's really, really good. I am happy with that. That will give me more cargo drones, and those cargo drones can be deployed for a whole bunch of different things in the future. So, storm defense system, and also the rocket platform. I don't even know what the rocket... I mean, the rocket platform will require steel. That's why we have to get coal. I am fairly confident about that. The storm defense system... Storm defense system requires steel beams and repair drones. Steel beams will require, you guessed it, steel. So that's something to do. Temperature display, storm weather warning display. There's nothing else. A DNA processor. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I guess this has unlocked a couple of other things now that I've got the computer chip. Tier 1 into commission. The cargo drones are going to start to backlog, which is going to be nice. Yeah, I'd like to take some computer chip tier 1s out of here. What is it that we need? It seems that we need loads more copper wire. To be honest, I will quite happily put an extra drone onto that mission there. To be honest, I could probably get even one more drone. Yeah, bang it up to 3. That's fine. It's a pretty consistent amount of copper wire coming out now, which is good. And then we can get the computer chip tier 1s. Great. That's what we like to see. So, rocket platform. Silicon to automate cargo drone production. We've done that. Explore the remaining low elevation areas to find radioactive crystal tier 1s. We've done that. Construct the rocket-based launch platform to launch rockets from the sky base. Rockets will collect terraform materials for you. Good. But we still didn't find that crystal that we need to do the resource detection. So we still don't really know what that can do, even though I built the darn thing. But that's fine. So I think the next stage is for me to go up and figure out what we are going to do with coal and steel. So that will require some more factories. We've got logistical storage. We've got some drone control. Yeah, we're going to have to chain together some logistical storage. I think what I want to do is take... Do I have... I did take geothermal up there, actually. I will take another geothermal just in case. Is that a dust storm that's coming? It's just some storm that's coming. Let's go... I think I've got everything that I need, to be honest with you. Sort? Yeah, I think I've got everything. This is useless, obviously. Let's take that out of the inventory whilst I'm here. There. Yeah, okay, I think I've got everything that I need to do the major sort of improvements for steel. I think I want to take coal down here and then take iron out of the ground, process it into steel around the base. Maybe that will be just a little bit more efficient. I guess we'll find out. That charging panel over there, it's fine. So, I need a drone platform. And the drone platform is going to go as far, yeah, this way as we can. Whilst visually, I can still see that it is within range. I could be using the drone view constructor. Could be doing that. So that's fine. That'll take us to... Yeah, well within... I mean, actually, well within range of that thing, actually. I don't know if we're going to be able to do... I don't know if we're going to be able to do a loop around the hill. But I guess we will find out. I guess we'll find out. Okay, go and heal up on this thing. Oh, you know what? Let's not try and be clever. Maybe we could go through the hill, maybe we can't go through the hill, but let's just build the logistical thing right there so that I don't have to go all the way down as well. That's partly the reason. Do I have any... I don't have any cargo drones on me. I do have cargo drones on me. Great. Dust storm. I don't want to be in the dust storm, but I'm going to be in the dust storm. Stuff is going to get damaged. Hopefully nothing gets destroyed. Don't sweat the small stuff, Potato. Don't sweat the small stuff. Right, here to here. That's actually pretty darn perfect, as perfect goes. Set 3 drones onto that. And immediately get them dispatched. I will go back to the zipline And we will go via the charging panel here. That's good. And then from there, I think... Is that going to be within range? Is that drone control thing going to be within range? It might be. It might be. We could use this, actually. I'm realizing now, we could use the same logistical support. Oh, it's not. It's like so very close. It's fine. We're gonna have to use that one. It's okay. Yeah, but what I'm thinking, right, is that we can use this same logistical hub. Yeah, which we can't do. We'll use this same logistical hub, but what we will do, right, is that we will select this route right here, and we will just say, hey, we only want copper bars to be transported on this route. Because that will allow us, if we have a little look at the storage unit, we can see we've only got copper bars over here. So that's great. That's all that we need. Right, head back up to this area. Oh, that thing is really low. Yeah, let's not allow the copper mine to die here. Repair mode. I have not... I was going to say, I've not got much ability to do repairs on me right now. That's fine, though. Let's grab this down to there. 1, 2 drones. That's all that we've got. That's fine. We will at least start the process of getting the coal coming across here. You know what? Let's use... Oh, that mini charge pack did absolutely nothing. Mini charge packs? Don't bother. Don't bother with them. They suck. The main thing is that we've started the process of getting coal coming across here. I think we can make it back to the base. Start the process of getting coal across here. We'll get iron out of the... iron out of there where it needs to go. Storm defense system. Yeah, I want to do it. I also need to pick up those cargo drones because we're going to need way more cargo drones. Very important. Let's get another factory or 2. And also get another miner, because I think we can mine multiple... Oh, grab the cargo drones whilst I'm here. I think we can mine multiple times in the same source. If we can't, it's going to be a bit of a shame, because there is such a large amount of area around the mine that I can use to... Where is it? There we go. Yeah, such a large area around the mine that I can use. Let's get a factory right over here. All within range of pretty much everything. It's good. You're powered up. That's great. Let's go drone connections. Doesn't need to be overly complicated. There we go. Just 2 of those. Let's see what it is that we need to make steel bars. Yeah, we will set the output here immediately. So this is going to be 100% steel bar. And then steel beam is just steel bars. Anything else that we need to think about building right now? No, just steel bars. That's fine. So, can we get... I'm going to have to do it through this one, I imagine. We're going to have to get the... Yeah, we're going to have to restrict what we put on this route. We'll see if... I presume we can go straight through there. We can't go straight through there. We're going to have to go around. Is there any way that I can sort of set waypoints, or do we just have to... That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Because if it was like here, it would work perfectly. Let's move the steel factory. Let's move the steel factory. We'll move it to within line of sight. Yeah, it's going to be a small price to pay. So we put it like here. Again, just to be on the safe side. Also, I need to remember to do the repair job. The repair panels. I need to do G. There we go. Create a route. There. 1, 2. Perfect. Iron bars. Nope, not on my watch. Gonna be doing steel bars. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then Let's do this. Yeah, 50% charge left. I know, I know. This to there. Set item. Resources. Coal. Perfect. Set that to be on 4. The reason that I want it to be on 4, and the reason I want this to be on 4 as well, and to be honest, if I can get this, I can't modify. If I could only modify this through the thing. But yeah, we want more coal to be transported than anything else. Doesn't need to be by a lot, but it does need to be by a little bit. Okay, so the steel bars are going to come through here. Finally, we're getting some steel bars. That's great. It's not many, but it's something. We've got loads more iron ore coming in than we do have coal. We can balance that in just a sec. Let's get another factory right here. This factory will very simply do steel beams. I don't think we need steel bars for anything right now, but I guess we'll see. We'll get 1. Good. That's it. That is the steel production line setup. It's far from optimized, especially when it comes to coal. Thank you. Yoink. Far from optimized, especially when it comes from coal, because we need to get more drones up there, and I finally have more drones up there, so that is good to do. Whilst I remember, let's do, where is it? Base tech, consumables, terraform, repair panels. I need repair panels. I've no idea where to get repair panels. Can we build them here? Maybe we can't build them here. Maybe I need to build them in a factory. Let's go and check real quick. Products, repair panels, it's aluminium plates. That's actually quite convenient, to be honest with you. I don't have a factory on me, but I can very, very easily make one. Yep. And we should just be pumping out these. We should just be pumping out these plates pretty much in sprint lock off. Well, that's a handy thing to have. Factory. There we go. Yeah, we shouldn't ever not be producing these plates. Go. 1 is fine. Drones off. Configure factory. Make repair plates. Output is set. Aluminium plates gives me 2 repair plates. That's perfect. That is really, really good, and I don't think that we're ever really going to have any issues flying any of the aluminium plates. This entire system seems to be working really nicely because, you know, whenever it backlogs to, for example, aluminium frames here, when it backlogs to 64, then it just stops producing, and it allows the rest of the system to sort of catch up, which I think is a fine working system for now. Whether or not it continues to be as the factory gets bigger and, you know, things get more and more complicated, I guess we will see. I guess we will see. For now, let's head on back up to Coal World. And, yep. This is actually a bit of an indirect route now, I suppose. But I don't mind about that. Yep, we're going to drop ourselves off here, I think. We're going to go into drone edit mode, and we're going to go for, you know what, we're going to get 8 drones on this route. It is a long route. This one we've got 4 already. I think 4 is actually fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. Don't think we need to bring the repair plates down here yet. I also don't know if we have got enough coal production to utilize 8 drone robots, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh boy, that is so low. That is so low. That is so darned low. I am looking forward to, actually, I'm looking forward to dying, maybe. It's going to be a little bit tight here. Just get on a zipline. Yeah. Get on a zipline and drop off here. Oh, very, very, very close. I was too close for comfort. Far too close for comfort. Right, steel beams. What can we do with steel beams? We are gonna figure out what to do with them right now. So, the rocket platform is gonna need to get built here. So, storm defense system, we need 16, and we need repair drones as well. So, what do repair drones actually require? Where is it? Pin the recipe. It's good to do. They require iron bars and computer chips. Well, iron bars, kind of making them already. Computer chips, also kind of making them already. I don't think I have enough iron bars on me, ironically, to make a factory. I do not. But, I mean, we've got an iron bar factory here that is doing nothing at the present moment. So, instead, let's... You know what? Let's just build 4 factories. I know that I'm going to need them for stuff in the future, so let's not overdo it. Steel beams are being made there. Power cells, repair plates. Computer chip is being made right there. This is about to get... not infinitely more complex, but it is about to get more complicated because stuff is going to start overlapping other stuff. That's going to go there. We're going to get 1. Yep. This is going to go here. Configure the factory. You are going to make... You're going to make a repair drone. Nice. Just going to leave that at 1. Leave computer chip T1 as well. I feel like the computer chip T1 needs to be... Production levels need to be boosted, and I would wager that silicon is probably the main issue that we have here. Yeah, it is. We've got 37, 38. Silicon coming through. Let's go and take a... Let's quickly refuel first. Let's go and take a quick little look at Costa del Silicon. Over here. And see what the issue seems to be. I think it is probably, if I click on this logistical storage unit. Ah. Okay, so it's multiple issues, in fact. It is the fact that we don't have enough resource transports here. Let's get that up to 5. And also, probably because we don't have enough resource transports over there. Let's get that up to 5 as well. Is that going to be enough? Are we going to get all of the silicon from over there? I do not know. But all I do know is that now we have improved our chances of moving each and every one of the resources over to the computer chip zone. Yeah, this is feeling really, really good. This is feeling really, really good. Do I want to prioritize the production of repair drones for a little bit? I mean, can I add cargo drones back to the output? I can. And then we could get closer to... That feels like a very inefficient system, to be honest. Yeah, that does feel like a little bit of an inefficient system. Can I take one of these and then put this into... We're making repair drones. Maybe it's just alternating automatically. If it's alternating automatically, then I don't think I can complain too much. That's actually pretty darn sick. That's really good. And steel beam production. Steel beam production still a little bit slow. Steel bar production, yep. Let me guess. It is coal that is providing pretty much all of the bottleneck. Stored inputs. It's not even close to being enough. Yeah, I'll probably go and take a little look at the coal situation just a little bit. But for now, let's look at... The repair station is 16 and 8. We're getting ever closer to that, so that's fine. The... Where is it? Terraforming, yeah. The rocket platform, that's 48 steel beams and 16 computer chips. That's a bit... It's a bit of a large number. A gas dispersion drone? A gas drone launch platform? That's so cool. So cool. So cool. Okay, let's see. Can I build a charge pack? Radioactive tier 2 crystal. Yeah, what should I do with the radioactive tier 1 crystals? I don't know. I've not had any look in yet. Also, what about the DNA processor? Yeah, I need to get that built. I need to build loads more computer chips. Is there a way that I can get more computer chips out of my current computer chip system? The honest answer is probably no. Not without getting more silicon. To be honest. This is looking... It's looking a little bit better, actually. It's looking a little bit better. We've got silicon coming in fairly regularly. Yeah, so the output of computer chips is... It's consistent. It's good. It's consistent. Power cell. We don't really care about that. Repair drone. Yeah, 7's pretty good, to be honest. 7's pretty good. Repair plates. Yes, I bet you. Yep, we've maxed that out. That's great. Let's go into repair mode. Let's repair everything that we flipping can whilst I remember to do so. Yeah, we are going to go and take a look at the copper situation in just a second. We're going to take a look at the coal situation. This is fine. Copper wire. Let's get this repaired. 50% charge left. Yep, that's okay. We will hit up this drone hit up this drone pad in just a second. If I need to get more coal production and more silicon production, I can do that. I can absolutely do that. Okay, look at this. Now we've maxed out our cargo drones here. Yeah, I think this is a stupid idea, to be honest. It's a stupid idea. I will continue to take a few. I'll take a few chips from the output, though. Right, what I'm gonna go and do real quick is I'm gonna take all those cargo drones for very good reason. I'm gonna grab the ability to build 2 more miners. That's actually kind of perfect. And then we're going to go and scoot up to, not this one here. We're going to go and scoot up to, I think, silicon first. Because I'd like to get just a little bit more silicon production. Because that will allow us to fairly rapidly accelerate all of our computer chip manufacturing, of which we need a lot for the storm repair system. We need some for the DNA processor. We need some for the rocket lab. Or the rocket launch pad, should I say. So, getting 50% charge. Yep, fine. Getting... No, not that one. Getting more mining capability. Not colliding with other things. Okay, well, there we go. Can I maybe aim all the way down there? No, I cannot. That's fine. We're going to have to link it up through this system. That's fine. Because I need to go back here anyway. And we can do this here. Okay, so silicon. Excuse me. Silicon. From here to here. We'll get, what did I say, 5 drones. Nice. And exit out of there. So I need to go back to the zipline anyway, but just whilst we're over here, I think I'm going to just check how much silicon we have in this miner over here. Because if we've got, yeah, I was going to say, if we've got 64 silicon, then that is pretty bad, because it means that we don't really need a secondary silicon mine. All we need is just to... items per minute. I don't know. Sure. 12, 15 items per minute. Is that enough? I mean, how many items per minute do we produce here? It doesn't say how much we produce, but 15 there. 15 there. You know what? I suspect that it will be exactly the same with coal. If I go over to the coal area, go 15. Yeah, do 12, sure. I suspect it'll be exactly the same with coal, and we will be able to get way more coal. Oh, yep. This is a perfect reminder. I want to stop off right here. I want to jump into repair modes. I want to repair with these. I want to get this copper repaired as much as we possibly can. Great. That is good. I am really low on the old resources right now. So what I think I might do, I'm going to use the zip line to go this way, because this is ever so slightly closer. Am I going to... if I... Oh, it just keeps getting more and more risky. More and more risky. We've not had a dust storm for a while, by the way, so that's really nice. I feel like there was a period of time where I just went through dust storm after dust storm after dust storm after dust storm after dust storm. Good. So, I am here. I'm gonna bump up. I'm gonna bump this up to like 20. Yeah, bump that up to like 20. Bump this up to like 20 as well. Yeah. Are there any resources in here? There's 18 coal in here. There should not be coal here, right? There absolutely should not be coal. We should be getting it all out. To be honest, I'm not even gonna bother going down to the coal mine over there. It's just too much effort. Yep, 50% charge left. Cool. It's too much effort. It's too far away. That's fine. So I haven't automated graphite yet. I think graphite is something that I can mine. If it is something that I can mine, I don't know where it is. I've not found it. I would love to try and find this supercharged crystal, wherever the heck this supercharged crystal is, but in order to utilize the resource detector. But I mean, looking around, I don't think I see any crystals visually, at least, that look like they could be the supercharged crystal. So, there you go. Anyway. Right, with all of the additional steel resources that we've got coming in here, we should have no issues producing all of the steel beams that we need. This needs to be up to, like, 15, to be honest. It needs to be up way, way higher than it currently is. Because now, because I've set that section to 20, and the section before to 20, we should have loads and loads of resources in here. And then, yep, coal coming through. I would love to add some of the iron ore. I can't add any of the iron ore because it's all already occupied. There we go. One more bit of iron ore. Great. Look at this. So now we're starting to see. We're getting loads more coal coming through. That's great. Consistent coal production, really, really important. Steel beams. We've managed to grab a few more steel beams whilst things have been happening elsewhere in the world. It's good. Okay, a few more steel beams definitely don't hurt. Cargo drones. Yeah, let's grab this. And silicon now. I bet you silicon is not going to be the limiting factor on the computer chips. And actually, yep, I suspected right. It is the copper wires. And the copper wires, it's the copper bars. Okay. So, let's increase this. And I know for a fact, I go via the charge station, I know for a fact that we have got a bunch of copper bars that are just waiting in this logistical storage unit. Yep, I know that we've got loads because, well, the last time that I inspected it we have, and we've not changed the numbers dramatically. Not enough cargo drones in inventory. Yeah, so that will need to be the next thing that gets changed, because we just will not have enough copper production for the amount of computer chip manufacturing that we're going to need to be doing. And in fact, honestly, we probably should get more copper wire production. We could have another sort of like another little route from here to another factory, instead of just producing all of the copper wire in one single facility, which is fine, but clearly the demands are only going to get higher, and we're not even utilizing the power cell production line. So yeah, things will need to improve, change, etc. It's looking good though. It's looking really good. Yeah, the fact that we sorted out silicon, I'm actually pretty chuffed with. That's a great position to be in. Can I get the drone system? No, the repair drone system. What's it called? The storm defense system. Yeah, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. See what we need. Storm defense system. I'm gonna pin the recipe for that. We can only have one pin recipe, apparently. What was the rocket requirement? It was 48 steel beams. Yeah, it's not a whole bunch more. Computer chips, 16 computer chips. Build the storm defense system. Get that constructed. Automatically repairs nearby buildings. What is the range? I would suspect that the range is not as large as I want it to be. Tell you what, this is not the right way to build this thing. We need to try and build the drone constructor view, and I hope that will allow me to build a storm defense system. Also, it absolutely will allow me to build a storm defense system. So, it's quite large. I mean, it is quite large. If we build it sort of like right at the limit here. Can't really see. Hold on. Yeah, so that would like encapsulate... It would encapsulate a lot of our buildings. And to be fair, the only real difficulty... Yeah, you know what? I think we should actually just build it like straight up right here. Warning dust storm. Yeah, I know. I'm fixing it. I will take this with me. There's pretty much no reason to not do that. I will charge up. Nice. And then hop up here. Move over to this vicinity. This is close enough. Build that thing. Still same objective. That's fine. Build that thing. Build this here. Build storm defense thing. And yeah, so that will completely encapsulate all of the copper. which is great. Does it encapsulate the rest of the base as well? Let's... Yeah, so we want to have the bauxite mine in, or the salt mine, whatever it is. I can never remember the difference. But as long as we've got that in, it's fine. It's a little bit close to the drone system. Looks like my other drones can clip through the corners of it. I need to add defense modules. Materials for the storm defense system require repairs all surrounding buildings by 10 health per minute for 2 minutes. So how do I build a defense module then? Let's go and see, because those repair plates are presumably useless in it. That's a bit of a shame, because I have an automated system to do that. Yeah, so we can't build it here. Maybe with any luck they don't cost that different. Aluminium plates and a repair drone. I mean, not impossible. Not impossible at all. Let's change this. Let's change this to the output. The repair drones. Oh my god, we got them right next door. How convenient. Oh, no cargo drones. It's fine. Let's nip across here. Go. Grab. And here to here. Just one. I think one is enough. Yeah, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Sort all these, withdraw all those. The repair helicopter. I do not have the repair helicopter yet. Or if I do have the repair helicopter, I don't know how to use it. I don't think I do have the repair helicopter, to be fair. But I also think... this is what I was looking for, actually. No, not this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. I think we can set up a route between the defense module tier 1 and... there we go. This sucker right over here. We'll get, I don't know, 2 drones on it. I mean, it doesn't feel like we need a massively large amount, but that will allow us to do automatic repairs to, I would say, like 90% of our buildings, because it does include the copper ones up there as well. There's like 4 buildings over there. There's like 4 buildings over there that are not going to be included, but automatic repairs should be happening. That is unbelievably sick. Okay, so rocket launch platform. Yep, let's get this recipe pinned so that I can remain focused on what it is that I need to do in order to make it happen. Steel beams. I think we will be there. Yep, I was going to say, if we're not there, we're pretty darn close. Most materials and resources count towards a material weight limit. Exceeding the material weight limit will cap your movement speed to level 2. Okay. Ah, I see. Carried items. We're actually over the limit. That's a nice little bonus. Nice little bonus. Screw you, I suppose. What do I want? Aluminium plates out of there. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to be carrying this many aluminium plates or frames. We do have a supercharged gem. They're obtained from mysterious rocks. There you go. This entire darn time. Well, the good thing is, I didn't actually require it. Graphite. Let's detect graphite. Nearest graphite is to the south. Nearest graphite is to the south. That's over here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, you can see that we've got a defended area now. That's cool. Defense systems. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so the graphite is over here somewhere. Yeah. It doesn't actually show us, though. Can I mean, the problem is I can't really explore. Exploring is hard. Exploring is really hard in this game. Pipeline tower. Pipeline tower? Zipline tower. Yeah. Let's get some more zip lines. Let's go directly south. Let's go directly south. I'm gonna see if we can try and get up and over this hill. I have a funny feeling we might not be able to. Although, I mean, we just need to get lucky with our jumps and holy cow, we're actually going to do it? Ah, I was there. I should have just built it. Yeah, so we clearly can't go up super steep hills, but all we need to do is just get a... I'm going to destroy these mysterious rocks now, by the way. So we don't get a supercharged gem every time we destroy this, but we do get it sometimes. Okay, nice. There's probably a lot of people in the comments shouting at me, but it's okay. I mean, I don't think we've really lost any time for it. Okay. Oh! Ah, it's so close. You know what? Just get us up. Just get us up there. Just get us up there. Nice. Oh, yay. A metal storm. I don't think... okay. Well, turns out this area is cursed. And, I do not want to be here. And I'm really sorry. And I'm never gonna come here again. My bad. Turns out south, kind of sucks. You can actually see the limit of the storm right there, the thingy right there. Well, that was utterly horrific. An atmospheric layer of high winds carrying destructive small metal shards. Seek shelter immediately at a lower elevation. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. So, I think graphite might be a no for now anyway. Let's just, hold on, hop into the HQ, hop out of the HQ. It's interesting how there's multiple doors in, but only one door out. That's kind of funky. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're willing to look past that. So, if I go this high, will I get destroyed? I don't think so. So that means if I go zipline tower here, great. If I go zipline tower, can I build it over there? Please don't. Please don't. Please no. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Can I build it there and then I'm gonna fall here? I'm gonna fall. I am 100% gonna fall. Can I activate the zipline? Oh boy, that was far too close. Okay, can I extend out there? I can reach far, but I can't reach that far. Yeah. Oh, no. No. Oh, maybe, actually. Hold on. There is like a... There is an outside chance that I might be able to, like, do it from here. Oh, this doesn't feel legit, but at the same time, it feels very legit. Okay. We got it. I am dead here. Can I just... Water damage? Yeah, I'm gonna just self-destruct here. I mean, look, I might lose crystals. I don't care. I'll lose the crystals. Any gems you carry may be shattered. That's a price that I'm perfectly willing to pay because it means that I don't have to build another zipline, and that's gonna just be a big old faff. Let's go and check this out. I hope that it's bridged the gap. Let's see. Oh. I think it's done it. So over here. Oh, it's a little close. Hazardous effects possible. Yeah, I'm realizing that I have two... It looks like a resource deposit over there. Like, very, very far in the distance. 50% charge left. Oh, thank goodness. It's just buried in the stone. It's close. We can take this out. We don't need it. But what I will do is I will extend this zip line and we'll go back to the base or as close to the sort of headquarters as we can. Go. Can I get around the front? Ah, just leave it there. It's fine. Okay, go and fuel up. Leaving a little bit close to the bone. How many zip lines have I got? I got one single zipline tower. Let's go back and regroup. God, I tell you what, it's satisfying. Exploration is really, really satisfying. I'm feeling very satisfied right now, to be honest. This is great. Steel beams, I think we've got plenty, actually. The real crux of the problem, though, is going to be these computer chips. And these computer chips, I think we have got none. Copper wire. Actually, it's probably the copper... Yeah, the copper has actually run out. So let's go and fix that. It will be this. Yeah, this route right here. There we go. That's fine. Yeah. That's a lot more capacity. We've got no coal in there. We've got no copper, which is actually, I think, a good thing, to be honest. Like, we should be using all of the resources that we've got. And actually, whilst we're here, let's delete this. Can we... Oh, okay, so we delete the route if we take it down to 0. That's fine. I mean, I don't like to do this. I would much rather leave it on 0 and just sort of have that there. But I need 16 computer chips. So, like, let's be real about this. That's what we need to do. If we need to do that, then we need to do that. I'm also going to use this opportunity to build a charging platform, which I really would like to do. Charging platform. Here, we need 2 iron bars, 4 charged gems. If I hadn't lost all those gems on death, we'd still have what we need to do. There we go. Get rid of that. 1 charged gem. There's got to be 1 singular charged gem around here somewhere. Of course, like buses, whenever you're looking for a charged gem, they're never around. Billions of radiant gems, billions of mysterious rocks, but not a singular charged gem in sight. This is the nearest one. Very frustrating, but that's okay. It gets us the charging pad. The charging pad is going to allow us to maybe get access to graphite. I love the charge. I love the charge mechanics in this game. I love how you can't go too far. You know, you have to consider how you get around. You have to consider what infrastructure you're going to build before you go somewhere. Like it is really cool that you need to sort of plan it out. I don't have any iron bars. How do I not have iron bars? Well, repair drones. Repair drones should not be getting built. Should not be getting built at all. Because... yeah, repair drones definitely should not be getting built because we don't have the computer chips coming in. But apparently the limiting factor of repair drones wasn't actually computer chips. It was iron bars. That is very weird and very embarrassing, actually. But that's okay. Right, give me a repair pad and zipline tower. Yep, give me 4 of these things. I flippin' love the zipline towers, man. What can I say? I absolutely love them. It's so darn cool. Well, we got a route over the mountain in the future. Whether or not I want to do that, it's going to be another thing entirely. I've got this route over here, which I think is absolutely cool as heck. It's looking really good. Let's extend the zipline down this way. Also makes me a little bit safer in the sense that we will not fall down the ravine. I think that's got to be graphite. I don't know if it is, but I think it is. We've got a charging panel, which I will use. Did I take damage there? Why did I take damage? That looks so weird. Okay, are we going to be able to get across this ravine over here? I will take water damage, but I can just sort of suck it up and take it for a little bit. There we go. That's good. Very low on charge. You know, even if this isn't graphite, it's still worth me having a charging panel here. I thought that wasn't going to connect there for a second. Whew. Okay. Yes. I know. Get it built. Yeah, so we do take damage in this area. It's not good. Granite deposit. Granite? It's not granite. Graphite. Graphite deposit. We got it. Okay, great. Amazing. We have done it. I don't know if my buildings are going to take damage here. I hope that they don't. That is so cool. I love it. I feel like I've just done... I mean, that may look like a relatively minor achievement, but that feels like a big one, honestly. The ability to basically build a route right next to granite. Graphite. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And it was all because of you, the resource extractor. The resource detector. Goodness gracious me, what is wrong with my words? So, let's get the remainder of the computer chips. I think the computer chips should be built by now. We've certainly got the ability to get the steel. We've got steel beams. It's good. 35 computer chips. Way over-provisioned. but it's good enough. The graphite... I need to actually mine these radiant gems now, by the way, because I will endure some health issues whenever I go somewhere. In fact, getting a health upgrade is not necessarily the worst idea in the world. Base movement speed. Movement speed is just a straight battery increase, isn't it? It's literally a straight battery increase because it'll allow us to move. It'll allow us to move further. What the heck am I doing? I need to build the robot thing. The robot thing? The rocket launch thing. Why are my words just so funky today? Great. We've done it. Stabilize the atmosphere. Deposit any undiscovered plants into the Terraform engine at the skybase. Use your product materials to do 5x stabilize atmospheres around the world. Okay, can I get these plants? Yeah, I'll take them in. Take the mutated DNA in. I don't know what the rocket launch... I don't know what the rocket launch thing is going to do, but I guess we will see. So I've got... Yeah, I can't deposit anything else in there. So that's fine. Storm warning. No storm warning. Skybase. Weather communication stations. You? Do we need to do anything with you? No, don't think so. Teleport to skybase. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We don't need to teleport to the surface. Let's build the rocket launch platform. Let's build it right there. Oh, it's large. Why are we launching from the skybase? Do we not want to launch from the ground? No idea. Manage the rocket platform. So, rocket tier 1, rocket tier 2. Add rockets to send on missions to collect materials from space. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like a space launch platform. But if we can teleport around, why don't we just teleport the resources to us? I mean, teleport the resources from the rocket. I don't know. I feel like it should. Right, stabilizing the atmosphere. Deposit any discovered plants into the Terraform engine at the skybase. This is the Terraform engine. Progress is still at 0%. Tropical. No plants deposited yet. Deposit all. Okay, so we need 10. 10 samples are required. Where do I do this? Oh, I still haven't built the DNA processor. I do still need to do that. So start the Terraform engine. Distribute vegetation. Ooh, okay, we can do that. Stabilize atmosphere. That's the objective that we need to do. Gas drone platform. That is clearly what we need to build. But start the Terraform engine. Terraform engine runs and some time passes. Vegetation has been distributed and updated to the latest stored discoveries. So has that distributed the tropical stuff? Does that give us any progress in the world? No, but it does give us plant species growing in the world up to 1. So does that mean that we will now see some wild bushes growing? Kind of cool if that was the case. I don't see any. I don't see any at all, but that's okay. So what do I need for the DNA processor? Because that is clearly how we make some progress in the plant department. DNA processor, we need 60 aluminium frames. Let's just build it. Let's get it built. Let's get it built. Withdraw all. That's cool. So yeah, presumably we just build the DNA processor. We do the mutated DNA as, you know, we know we have to. Let's get that built over there. Cool. We get that in there. Ooh. Fuel power cells. Add power cells. Add power cells. Okay, we can't just drag and drop. That's fine. Mutation. We add the mutation here. It's going to take 2 minutes. And this will unlock a new plant. And then that plant can be, I guess, planted. And then we get the resources from it. Yeah, I think there is a big planter, right? There is a large planter. Somewhere here. Where is it? Base tech. Yeah, large planter. Requires 4 iron bars, and it requires a little bit of soil. I'm going to collect the resources needed to do this, and then we're going to see if we can try and plant the plants at a slightly faster pace. Cool. I've got the 3 soil that I require. Also, there's been charged gems right here. Why did I ever go to find them elsewhere? They do regrow, by the way. I don't know what the sort of mathematical equations are that determine how quickly they grow, but they do regrow. Right, DNA processor, you are at like 16 seconds from being complete. That's fine. Let's get the large planter down. Okay, so that takes up a whole area, and I presume there's like 1, 2, 3. I presume there's gonna be like 4 planting locations. I don't know. I guess we'll see. DNA mutation is researched. Output, a large tropical tree. Fantastic. Can be planted in planters or deposited at the Terraform Engine Center. 10 samples are required for terraforming. Very cool. So, select this. Plant a large tropical tree. Maybe we needed... Can we plant more? I think we can only plant one. Maybe we needed the large planter for the large tree. Honestly, I'm not sure. Let's wait until it's grown, shall we? Oh, would you look at that? The tree has been fully developed. It's grown. Excellent. Let's get it planted. We didn't get any further mutations of DNA, but we'll plant it there. Can I also plant a tree here? Find an empty large planter. Well, it's a darn good thing that I decided to build that large planter, actually. That's it's pretty darn sick. I've just been collecting some rocks and whatnot. Nothing really of interest. Some radiant gems. I mean, is that enough radiant gems to get a health upgrade? I think it's 8 that we need. Another supercharged crystal I would absolutely love, to be honest. I mean, as I say, that movement speed increase, it's just a flat... It's a flat battery positive. It really is. But I think in terms of next objectives, we need to get... Am I going to be able to make it to that one? Mysterious rock. We'll try. Yeah, there's a mysterious rock right over here. I will get this one here. And it's a supercharged gem. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. And then head back. Head back via... You know what? Head back via the zipline. Sensible, sensible, sensible. Much easier than walking as well. And much cooler to do. Yeah, so that's going to allow me to get my personal upgrades, which is great. Level up. Beautiful. And do I feel much faster? No, but I'm sure I am a little bit faster, which is good. Okay, so how many did we need? We needed a few more. I've got some debris as well, so we can turn that into... I mean, is there any reason not to just build more large planters? Yeah, unfortunately, though, Oh, we can put that next to you. Oh, no, we can't put that next to you. That's not allowed. We can put you next to you. We can put you next to here. That's fine. The defense module, the storm defense module, is working. Something that I did not take into account, right, is that these geothermal generators, they only produce... Where are you? They only produce 25 kilovolts, whatever it is. So we need to be really careful that we see green bars around the top of everything. When I came over here and checked the defense system, it was unpowered. It's not unpowered, or it's not... It was basically powered because there was no geothermal plant that is directly in the vicinity, and this takes literally 25 kilowatts of power, which is the entire production of one geothermal plant. I'm sure we will get, nuclear plants, etc., in due course, but for now we only have geothermal plants, and that's all that we can really do. Right, 2 large tropical trees. Let's immediately get one replanted in here. That takes me up to 3. I mean, I need to get a little bit more debris. I keep looking at that. It's iron ore. Get a little bit more debris, and if I get a little bit more debris, then we can build another large planter. And if I can get another large planter, then we can get some more tropical trees a little bit quicker. So let's go and see if we can try and do just that. Hey, what is that I smell? It is soil. Brilliant. So yoink all of this. I think that should be enough soil to grab ourselves. There we go. Another large planter. We've got 4 large tropical trees at the present moment. It's pretty unfortunate if you only get one. If you only get one sample as an output, it can really sort of stunt your progress. What am I looking for? Right there. It's good. Yeah, as I say, it can really stunt your progress. It doesn't take long for them to grow, but it's enough that, probably should be focusing on something else. Stabilizing the atmosphere. Deposit any discovered plants. Use your produced materials to do 5 times stabilize atmosphere operations in the world. Stabilizing temperatures will allow storms to form and destabilize the persistent metal storm layer, allowing you access to higher altitudes. Well, let me tell you, I would really like that. I would really, really like that. I also think I do need to get some rockets. What do I need for these rockets? So the rocket tier 1 needs a rocket power cell, a gas canister, a radioactive crystal tier 1, which I actually already have. Gas canister and the rocket power cell. Let's see what that requires. Do I need... I'm gonna need some more factories. So let's see if we can try and bang one down over here. Don't know what it's gonna require, but I'm gonna need at least sort of like 2 more factories just by, you know, definition of things that I'm trying to produce. I suspect that it might not be totally unachievable, though. So the rocket power cell is 2 power cells and graphite. Not unachievable. Not unachievable. And the gas canister is very, very easy. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get that into there. 1. Great. I am gonna get... Oh, another one has grown. I'm gonna get a... Where is it? Geothermal plants. Yep. Logistical supports. Drone control tower. Yeah, okay, that's all of what I need. Also, is there any upgrades that I can get right now? No. No upgrades that I can get right now. Let's harvest this. Hey, mutated DNA, and now we actually have the resources in place. And by resources, I mean the DNA processor. We can now start processing the mutation for that. That is really, really nice. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go and get... I mean, in order to build a single rocket, all I need is 1 graphite, right? But I think I'm going to try and get... I'm going to try and get a drone control system set up to do the transport back to the base. But I'm also not going to... I'm not going to sweat the small stuff, right? I'm just gonna do what I need to do. I'm going to get the resources. And I'm going to get out. Because we've got the radioactive crystal. I can at least get a single rocket. That is kind of an ambition. Oh, do I have a miner? Do I have a miner on me? I might not have a miner on me. You know what? If I don't... I do have a miner on me. That's fine. I was going to say, if I don't, I've got a construction station on me. So I can actually build... I can build a miner quite easily. This is good. We need to get geothermal power plant here. Yep. Let's get this set up. I think here. For reasons which will become clear in just a second. And then we want to take this back over to here. And yes, I know that is probably going to take a lot of damage, actually. So I probably should have a storm defense system here. But, whatever. Right, how far can we go? It does need to be powered. But I think it will be powered if it's over here somewhere. What about here? Let's see if it is powered. If it's powered, then that will be good. Thank you. It looks powered to me. Let's give this a shot. I need to go... Hold on. I need to go all the way up to here. Basically as far as I can go visually. And build the logistical storage right here. And I'll go to here. And I actually need to refuel my... my juice real quick. So I'm gonna go right back. Yep, look at how much we're losing. Look at how much HP we're losing, just straight up losing it. Straight up losing it. But we should be producing graphite, and that is kind of what matters. So even if we do lose a little bit of... Even if we do lose a little bit of HP in the process, it's fine. So, we come over here, grab this, we go here, we go there, we go to there. We can actually go way further. Visually, though, we're going to just leave it there. It's fine. Okay, escape out of there. And up to here. This is looking good. This is looking good. So, even if... I mean, I don't have another logistical... I need to get a drone net. I'll get a drone network here. Probably not going to be powered. I actually don't want to do that. It's going to send me in the other direction, I think. Yeah, so you're not going to be... Maybe you don't even need to be powered. Is there any chance that I can... No. But the good news is, right, all I need to do is get another one here, because of the terrain. Another logistical thing there, and another logistical thing there. That will be absolutely perfect. 50% charge. I think we can get back down to the base like so, which is just perfection, to be honest. Not even gonna go into that base. That is how confident I am. Good, and just in time as well, because we can check out this and this, and that's absolutely going to get me more than 10. Fantastic. Mutation, a small tropical tree. What do you know? That is absolutely phenomenal, and we can get that tropical tree planted here. Okay, well, it turns out we can't plant small stuff in the big stuff and big stuff in the small stuff. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cool. Can I build a rocket now? I want to build a rocket. Let's build a rocket. Gas canister. We're building. Steel beam. No, where is it? Repair drone. Aluminium frame. This one. This is the iron bar that I was looking for. So let's go and build the rocket power cell. Set that as the output. Set graphite to here. And power cell we will get. We will jump into the drone management tool so that I can see what's going on. Power cell. Rocket power cell. 2. Yep, that's all that we need. And we will be able to build a rocket. I can't believe it. We're actually going to be able to build a flippin' rocket. And you know what? I can actually help out. I don't know why I didn't do that before, but I've done it now. Get this built. Withdraw. Fantastic. Gas canister. We should have enough. Enough. Not a huge number, but enough. And then over to here. And L rocket. So reinforced plates, radioactive crystal tier 2. Radioactive crystal tier 1 I've got here. There we go. I knew I had it. That would be very, very embarrassing if I didn't. But there we go. We got ourselves a rocket. Let's go and head back on up to the... There we go. Head on back up to the sky base. And that's lovely. And that's lovely. Sky base here. Manage the rocket platform. Add a rocket to send on a mission. I mean, we got to see what comes back. A chance of collecting terraform materials. Do we get to see it launch? Oh, yes, we do get to see it launch. Come on. Come on. I still don't understand how we can't just teleport resources back. But, I mean, that does look cool as heck. Oh, man. Rockets launching in factory building games. Name a better thing. Literally name a better thing. You can't. You just can't. Okay, let's wait and see what comes back. And then vegetation. Yep, we've got this all. Let's deposit some large tropical trees down here. That's good. And distribution updates the vegetation in the world to the currently stored plants in the vegetation tab. Only doable if the stored plants have changed. Fine. Let's do it. I don't think that skips time in any meaningful way. If it does... Yeah, we would see there, but it hasn't. That's fine. So yeah, I'd really like to see if the vegetation has indeed updated on the world. I mean, I feel like we would be able to see some efforts. What am I looking for? F. Yeah, I feel like we would be able to see some efforts. Warm cores, metal storm, radioactive storm. Yeah, maybe we need to just increase the sort of habitability of the world a little bit more before, you know, we actually have the opportunity to do that. The stabilizing actions. Yeah, what did the stabilizing actions require? I should have checked whilst I was up there, but alas, I did not. Back in here, back up here. Thankfully, it's very, very quick. Seems like there's no real sort of like lag or delay. Stabilize atmosphere. Destabilize atmosphere. Multiplier. Okay, so, I mean, this would require terraform material package tier 1, obtained from space via rockets. So that's what we need to get. And a gas dispersal drone. And check out the pinned recipe for that. That is a computer chip tier 2 and a gas canister. Oh, you're back? And you're going off again. Okay. Don't know how that worked, but there was a rocket that just launched and then came back. Fine. Or maybe we just... I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Either way, let's wait for this to complete, and then let's see what the tier 1... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So the rocket launches, comes back with the resources, and then it goes off again. So it rolls it back into the... I mean, I could build... Can I build floor here? Here we go. That's better. So yeah, it takes them out into the hole over there. And then it collects the resources from here. And then the terraforming package doesn't... I mean, it doesn't look like it gives us extra resources. It looks like it gives us what we need to undertake the next step of terraforming, which is destabilizing the atmosphere, increasing the atmosphere, increasing temperature, all this sort of stuff. Okay, and then yeah, we need more material packages in order to do all of that. Oh man, this game is just, it has it all. Look at how cool this is. I absolutely flipping love this. So that's the metal storm below, by the way. You can just see, I think that might be my HQ down there. You can just see some stuff. If I go into the F mode, weather map. Oh, yeah. So we're a little bit further away. Oh, we're actually, that's the graphite. That's my little graphite setup, which is about to be destroyed probably because the weather is so bad. But that's it right there. Okay, we get some graphite. That's nice. Oh, maybe that's what where I was supposed to get the graphite from, as opposed to mining it down there. Aha, that makes sense. But we also get the terraform material package, which is what we need in order to terraform, which is what the next step is. Look, ladies and gents, I could play this all day. I flippin' love Skyformer. It's so good. This is one of my most anticipated upcoming strategy games for a good reason. I think if you're a fan of, you know, stuff like if you're a fan of stuff like Satisfactory, then heck yeah, you should absolutely check Satisfactory. Check this one out because it's good. It's good. Anyway, folks, check out the game. Link down in the description below. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.